It is not what happens that determines the major part of your future. What happens, happens to us all. It is what you do about what happens that counts. If you were to show me your current financial plan, would I get so excited by it that I would go across the country and lecture on it? If the answer is no, then here's my question: why not? Why wouldn't you have a superior financial plan that is taking you to the places you want to go? Poor people have big TVs. Rich people have big libraries. How do you deserve a fortune? Render fortunes of service. We must teach our children not to spend their money a dollar at a time. If you spend your dollar at a time, you'll wind up with trinkets instead of treasures. If you spend 5 minutes complaining, you have just wasted 5 minutes. If we are not happy with where our past decisions have led us, then the place to start is with our current thinking process. The enemies inside us: indifference, indecision, doubt, worry, and overcaution. The biggest reason people don't succeed is because they don't expose themselves to existing information. Civilization is the intelligent management of human emotions. Treat the past as a school. Life, in all its uniqueness, would not be life without the negatives and the positives. What we have been is an established and unchangeable fact. What we can yet become is an unlimited, boundless opportunity. All disciplines affect each other. Mistakenly the man says, "This is the only area where I let down." Not true. Every let down affects the rest. Not to think so is naive. Sophistication and lifestyle is understanding the difference between trinkets and treasures. Big achievements come one small advantage at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. We cannot move casually into a better future. We cannot casually pursue the goal we have set for ourselves. A goal that is casually pursued is not a goal, at best it is a wish, and wishes are little more than self-delusion. Personal development, the never-ending chance to improve not only yourself, but also to attract opportunities and affect others. Don't ask for life to be easy. Ask for it to be worth it. Initial response illustrates a great deal about someone's personal philosophy. Here's the major problem with going on strike for more money: you cannot get rich by demand. Education must precede motivation. From testimonials and personal experience we have enough information to conclude that it's possible to design and live an extraordinary life. It is the accumulative weight of our disciplines and our judgments that leads us to either fortune or failure. There is no greater leadership challenge than parenting. When a new idea comes our way, we must put it on our mental scales and weigh it carefully before deciding its value. Happiness is the art of learning how to get joy from your substance. Where you start in the marketplace is not where you have to stay. An enterprising person is one who sees opportunity in all areas of life. Some people take better care of their pets than they do themselves. Their animals can run like the wind and they can barely make it up a flight of stairs. Life expects us to make a reasonable amount of progress in a reasonable amount of time. That's why they make those second-grade chairs so small. My mentor said, "Let's go do it," not, "You go do it." How powerful when someone says, "Let's." At the end of each day, you should play back the tapes of your performance. The results should either applaud you or prod you. We must not mistake kindness for weakness. Kindness isn't weak. Kindness is a certain type of strength. Always do more than what you get paid for. It makes you a valuable person. The thing that will make the biggest difference to your business, your bank account, your health and your relationships in the next 12 months is your philosophy. Don't operate on the heart with a hatchet. It's best to start the discipline of generosity when the amounts are small. It's easy to give 10 cents out of $1, it's a little harder to give 100,000 out of 1,000,000. Since I will be no one's slave, I will be no one's master. The fact is that living the life of your dreams is possible. People prove that every day. Someone somewhere is going to get rich, get healthy and improve their life. My recommendation is this: let it be you. Salespeople should take lessons from their kids. What does the word "no" mean to a child? Almost nothing. If you want to live a top-shelf life, then you need to stand on the books you have read. Never stop learning, never stop growing. As a leader, you should always start with where people are before you try to take them to where you want them to go. Life and business is like the changing seasons. You cannot change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Therein lies the opportunity to live an extraordinary life, the opportunity to change yourself. If you will change, everything will change for you. Don't wait for things to change. Change doesn't start out there, change starts within, all change starts with you. My father taught me to always do more than you get paid for as an investment in your future. Don't bring your need to the marketplace, bring your skill. You cannot speak that which you do not know. You cannot share that which you do not feel. You cannot translate that which you do not have. Character is the result of hundreds and hundreds of choices you make that gradually turn who you are, at any given moment, into who you want to be. Dreams get you started, discipline keeps you going. Books are easy to find and easy to buy. A paperback these days only costs $6 or $7. You can borrow that from your kids. The greatest gift you can give to somebody is your own personal development. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. It takes time, but we get paid for the value, not the time. Don't become a victim of yourself. Forget about the thief waiting in the alley, what about the thief in your mind? Emotions will either serve or master, depending on who is in charge. If you learn to set a good sail, the wind that blows will always take you to the dreams you want, the income you want, and the treasures of mind, purse, and soul you want. The amount you give isn't important. What matters is what that amount represents in terms of your life. Your level of success will seldom exceed your level of personal development. Always be willing to look at both sides of the argument. Understanding the other side is the best way to strengthen your own. If you spend 5 minutes complaining, you have just wasted 5 minutes. If you continue complaining, it won't be long before they haul you out to a financial desert and they let you choke on the dust of your own regret. Life responds to deserve and not to need. It doesn't say, if you need, you will reap. It says, if you plant you will reap. The guy says, I really need to reap. Then you really need to plant. Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. A successful business owner never stops learning. They educate themselves on the things they need to learn, and they never stop growing. They never arrive at a certain point and think, ah, now I don't need to learn anymore.